My mom was an elementary school teacher, and she taught me to read and write when I was around 3 or 4 years old. So books were my best friends. I didn't have a lot of friends that I played with. I had books. So I was the kid sitting on the playground reading the book, and during recess in elementary school, I would stay in and shelve books for the library. My name is Chera Hammons, and I am a poet here in Amarillo, Texas. You weren't stuck anywhere if you had a book. You could do all kinds of things that you couldn't do in real life, and you could travel all sorts of places and meet all kinds of people and animals. Tornado Alley. It's a house shaker, cellar thumper, the sort that we are warned about, but not all of us have basements, so we fit into our closets when it comes. Just widened out eyes and elbows while the outside air boils and sings with electricity. One of my earliest memories of a tornado was whenever I was in first grade. I went to Ridgecrest Elementary, and I remember I was in the car with my mom and my little brother, and we were coming home from the grocery store, and there was a tornado dropping out of the cloud behind us. That was the first, I think, real encounter I had where it made an impression with me of something that was dangerous and exhilarating, but there's something attractive about that danger. We grow up with it, always know this might happen to us, that we will sit in our groaning box in a sea of wind and will wait under pillows that must stop whatever pieces of cars pierce the walls, so we have planned ahead, know the safest room. We know that while we wait, the rebar will be ripped from the concrete, the studs will be stripped, sandblasted with topsoil, hail will beat the nearly wild roses flat. The bells at the non-denominational church will cling like mad yelling saints, the power will flicker, the lights may go out, the garage door thrown off so the house is a vacuum, but the warning sirens are always a thrill when they start up. But I do remember a few years back when we got those tornadoes that were flattening small towns. And I think I was living outside of Umbarger at the time, and there was a train at the end of our street, a train track. So one time we thought there was a train there, but it was really a tornado that we heard. The way that families freeze to listen at first. They pause in their meals or their small talk, and suddenly hear tree branches already slapping the dust off their houses, and the spitting rain that saturates the brick red like when it was new. The windows rattling, and the mile-long rumble that might not be a freight train. We know more about meteorology than most. A ridge of low pressure, straight-line winds, Gulf moisture were in our bedtime stories. The storm will pass soon. The worst ones wear themselves out fast with their violence, and the morning will sparkle with dew and bent metal, the roots of the cottonwoods like old fingers, finally holding the sky like something they'd hoped for. My teachers were really good at encouraging me from a very early age. I would finish tests or homework early and write poetry afterwards, and then they would come across and see what I was doing and read it to the class. So that really encouraged me because it made me think that it was good. We have rebuilt now so many times that nobody thinks it's unusual if you never find some of what blew away. We will go outside to see what still stands, meet our neighbors assessing the storm and what the new day is like, preening in its calm. We'll call it a good day for repairing the damage, a good thing that things were not worse. The weather is our culture, what we have in common, all we really know how to talk about. I took a creative writing class at Amarillo College. I was actually a photography major first. So I took a creative writing class as an elective, and the professor at the time, Bruce McGinnis, sent some of my poems, unbeknownst to me, to a contest that was run by the Texas Association of Creative Writing Teachers. And it won second place, and I got to do my first reading, and that's when I thought, maybe this is something that I really am good at and should put more energy into. I felt like he was the first one who really saw the potential that I had in this particular area, and because of him, that's why I pursued it. Do I need to get Kevin off?
He's good.
Okay.
I think.
Well,
You think?
well, I mean,
I think
Hi.
so.
now it's just a kind of an awkward tale.
Okay, there we go. And I don't know really what to say about him. He's his own creature.